Today is June 25th, 2024, and looking at what's been happening here. Yesterday it was a very interesting day. NQ was very weak in comparison to ES. You can see that we're still kind of holding the bull flag, but NQ is losing it, right? It lost it technically, right? Nvidia sold off, so we saw pretty big down day for NQ compared to ES, which seems to be holding this the lower side of this range distribution, and now it's trying to come back into the point of control here at 55.34. Yesterday we left a double distribution. You can see it here, 1, 2, plus a little extra from the extended session. This is the RTH low at 55.14.5, but then we made new lows right after it because the extended session closes at 5 p.m. So we have this consolidation here, and from there we've been moving higher and back into value. Yesterday you could see that deltas were like very, very, very low. It was in the negative 22,000 or so, but the market was not really selling off. I'm talking about ES, right? It was like going down, but it was not like a crazy sell off. So to me that was indicating that there was a lot of absorption and a lot of positioning, and that's why I thought that we're gonna have a bounce today. And I mean, so far we're having a little bit of a bounce, not too much, but at least I think we should test yesterday's half and this low volume node. And if you look at the higher time frame, you have this low volume node right here, so that's gonna act as resistance, at least initially, right? So if we get here, then we're either gonna reject and come back into this area where most of the volume is, or we're gonna keep attempting to break it. And if we break that, then we're likely gonna test this. And if you look at this, the higher side of the range, we have this very interesting action, which it shows that people were trying here, and they each period got 1 tick lower or 2 ticks lower. So there's gonna be a lot of interest in this area, in my opinion, at least to run some stuff and grab some liquidity to go lower, if anything. But also, if we're back up here, there might be even more liquidity to grab up here at the previous week's high and above yesterday's high. So all that to say is that this is a point of an area of interest to me, getting above the 40 area. I'll be looking for this, and maybe making new highs. But if we just are not able to get through that, then I'll be looking for either balancing or another leg down eventually, which it's not going to be that easy, because right now we have all this consolidation from the overnight session, we have all this volume from yesterday, from the day before, so we could just attempt new highs and then just balance. So we're still end of quarter rebalancing, and we're waiting for some more inflation numbers at the end of the week, so keep your eye on those two. And as far as NQ, So in Q, it also had a double distribution. So it needs to get above this 19,880 in order to move back into where value is at 960 will be the target, 965, and then we'll be back into the range of Friday. But other than that, if we make another attempt lower, we have the rollover gap right here, so this is going to be a little bit of a magnet at 19,692.50, right? That's going to be a magnet in the event that we start moving lower. So okay, crude oil, yesterday I said I was interested in longs in this area. I did take a long at, I called it on the chart, I think it was 80, I forgot, 20 something or 30, somewhere around here. And this is a swing trade for me, so I'm holding it. I want to see a move higher, at least to 82, 15, 18, where this previous untested point of control is. And eventually I want to see 83, but in fact I have a position that I'm building that I want to add if we get lower here in the 80s. So yesterday I said if we hold above 81.60, we're likely gonna get back into this 83 area. We spend the whole session after rallying holding this area, but then we lost it, and now it looks like we're attempting to go back to it. You can see now that the regular pit hours just opened, that we're holding about here, trying to get into this area of consolidation. So if we break this area and go back above yesterday's high, then I'll be looking for 82.18 and then see if we can continue higher. Gold is back into this range that I mentioned a few times, still holding this area. Even though we had a big sell-off, I think this 23.10 to 15 to 20 is a good buying area for a move back to the 23.30s again, right? Like even if we lose this, like, because it looks like, you know, a bear flag, and I will be interested in looking for longs here. And if we get through this low volume at 23.65, then I'll be looking for a retest of this highs at 23.80. Okay, what else? I think that's pretty much it. As far as news, economic releases, we have some stuff at 10 a.m. We have consumer confidence. We have some Fed speaking at noon. We have the 2-year note auction at 1 p.m. We have more Fed speaking at 2 p.m. Tomorrow we have crude inventories, more auctions, the 5-year auction, and then on Thursday we have GDP numbers and jobless claims. So, and the most important one is Friday, the core PCE number. So, all right, that's about it for today. All right, good luck.